I never grew up celebrating Halloween, you know? I've only done Halloween maybe twice in my whole life.
Is that true?
No, Chris, I just made it
As
up.
a kid, you didn't grow up celebrating Halloween? You didn't go trick-or-treating?
I'm a fucking Christian.
So?
I'm sorry I had to curse when I even said that, but like, I'm a Christian. Use your brain.
The Christians in my kid, like literally we went to Halloween events at
I'm not a
churches.
half-ass Christian.
Could you like read Harry Potter?
No.
Really? So you're like that strict of a religious kid?
My mom also knew she couldn't tell us what to do. I didn't want to read Harry Potter because the book was too long. Nigga, I told myself, I watched the movie.
What's the reasoning for why Halloween's bad?
Come on, man. You use your like for a guy that's so smart. The questions that you just asked me twice was like
Because it's a pagan holiday.
It actually started off as a Christian holiday.
All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a celebration of the dead. It's part of life.
It was taken away though, as everything is, like Christmas as well. And people were like, how can we monetize this more and make this better and make this and appeal? And Halloween, I don't hate Halloween. I just didn't grow up celebrating it, so it's not really a thing for me. And also my mom's birthday is on Halloween.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That feels like it even has even more to do with it.
But we don't even really do birthdays.
She was like, this is my day.
No, she never was like that.
This isn't a Ninja Turtle day.
I never once my mom was like, I really want to do Halloween. She was like, well, I don't care what you want to do. It was never anything like that. It was literally, and we were very opinionated. Like, you know me now. My family, we could say whatever we want to say.
So are you big familiar on horror movies or
Yeah,
no?
I like horror movies.
Okay.
I love horror movies.
Okay. And like, was spooky season around, or was it like you just didn't go trick-or-treating?
I never went trick-or-treating. Not one time in my life.
No spider webs up at your house?
No.
No scaring people?
No.
Scaring people's fun, though.
I was never mad at anyone for doing Halloween. I just was like, teach his own.
It's like karaoke.
Yeah, you don't like it or you do like it?
You know, in big groups when people like have to sign up and wait in line for karaoke, I'm like, in my life I get to do stuff like that. You know, I get to get behind a microphone and make people listen to me. So like, I don't need the hit of karaoke, but I get it.
There's nobody I hate more than the person that can actually sing at karaoke.
Why?
Because they just try too hard. You know what it is? It's an LA thing. If you go karaoke in LA, there are people trying to be discovered. And you're like, come on, dude, I just came for fun.
If you go karaoke in a small town, I think there's also the people that go up there and this is the thing.
This is the thing.
This is their chance to shine.
Take this mask off.
As a good singer. Welcome to Wine and Weed, Halloween edition. It's just us, guys.
People are mad now.
You know, we're back. We're in the living room. Last week, we were doing a live show at the Improv in Hollywood, and people are very upset with us that we could not film in there. The commenters are like, what is this fucking bullshit?
But when are people not upset?
Because you can't just film a show at the Improv. True.
When are people not upset?
We hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed that live show. We hope to bring it around and do more and encourage you guys to come out.
Do many, many more. I'm ready to, go on the road, man. Go somewhere next and touch the people, And
thank you to everybody who came out.
We sold it out. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We sold that shit. That was our first show ever. Super nervous at times. Super much felt like, I hope this goes over well. And you know what? It was such a warm crowd and a great energy, and everyone was like, hey, really fucking good show. And it was just great to actually see a lot of the call people fans. A lot of our online and listeners face to face. Really
the Wine and Weed family.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk to people, got to hang out with people afterwards.
Winos and Weedheads? What was it again?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Winos and
Weedos and Wineheads. Winos and Weedheads. Got to hang out, and man, it felt like by the end of that show, it felt like a party. We had everybody in the place singing, everybody yelling lit. Out. Oh, I was also walking off stage. I've never walked off stage high before.
Chris was lit.
Freshly walking off stage high is a brand new thing.
Yeah, but you'll have to get used to it.
I guess so.
Yeah, we'll do. Oh, I'm sorry, Nucky. I just kicked Nucky. We don't have it. We put the picture up or something.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to
Maya.
We showed up at the Improv for a sound check a couple days before. And the staff goes, "Hey, we got a package for you," and we were like, "That's okay."
Clearly a bomb. We've said some fucking questionable shit on this show. I was like, we're gonna die at the Improv space. This is not where I want to die.
But it was addressed to you, which made us feel like more so there might have been a bomb.
Yeah, it was definitely a bomb. Once we read my name, it was like we could die. And then I was like, you know what? Let's fucking open it. We opened it, and it was some beautiful T-shirts that said "Wine and Weed" on them and "Nucky Chill." We've said we need Nucky Chill shirts, and Maya was like, you know what? You guys are taking too long. I'm gonna make you some Nucky Chill shirts. So that was really fucking cool, and we appreciate you. And we love you. We love all of our listeners. You guys are amazing. We've built this little family now, and this little cult of our own, and we're all one family, and we know that it's a safe space to just kind of talk to each other. So we fuck with you hard, and thank you, Maya, for the fucking shirts.
Yeah, it was just a great vibe and a great feeling. We want to keep doing more, so thanks for coming out. But this week we got a whole new show.
What the fuck?
I don't know, that was my effort at transitioning.
Yeah, Chris Red called you out on transitions. Yeah, John Ross is just starting to feel himself, guys. He's missing a lot more because he's losing more weight. So he's just like way too sexy for the show now. So he's just like, fuck this show. And he just does what he wants to do. And look, we respect it. We have another choice, but we respect it.
In reality, he's visiting family in the Philippines.
That is also true.
But welcome to the show. I'm Chris Reinecker, a.k.a. This character with the wig. No.
What would you call that character? Was that Rod?
Maybe it is Rod.
That gives me Rod vibes.
This guy could totally feel like Rod, right? Hey, look, just hear me out for a second, all right? No, this guy's a little too like...
Yeah, he doesn't do his hair either.
This guy kind of feels like... who's the Brexit guy? Boris, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about? The British Trump? I'm Chris Reinecker, a.k.a. The Spooky Skeleton, a.k.a. The Vampire Diary. I'm trying to theme them. A.k.a. Just Add Water, a.k.a. Your New Baby Daddy.
Yeah. You've been on like 4 lately. You've just been like, these are my 4, fuck it. I'm in the game. And you're kind of out of the a.k.a. game. I feel your energy leaving.
That's why I was trying to get some more with the Spooky Skeleton shit.
And I am Sterling Steelo Brim, Spooky Skeleton, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Skateboard Steve. Down. I'm not having you out here today. Get down, Wrigley. Skateboard Steve, a.k.a. S to the beach or your best to the breed, a.k.a. Mandingo Lover, a.k.a. is that third leg? No, it's just me, a.k.a. Shit. Who else am I? Black Mama, a.k.a. Concerned Father, a.k.a. Big Sexy with the hat? No, I'm joking.
And this is Wine and Weed, a.k.a. the Blood of Christ and the Devil's Lettuce. And we're here to talk about the week over a joint and a glass of wine.
Yeah, I can't even read this shit. Chateau... Fambade.
The Fine Bidet.
The Fine Bidet. No,
Ooh, that's a fine
Chateau
bidet.
Fambade, yeah. And it's 2003, and I got it because it was French as fuck, and I was like, let's just switch it up. I can't read the fucking bottle, so let's switch it up.
Hell yeah.
And see what it is.
That sounds good.
And that weed is, I don't even know.
I think it's like a mix of a few, right?
No, it's just one.
Oh.
It's just that nug I had over there. I don't even know where the fuck it went, but it's good weed. I can promise you that much.
All right.
It's sativa.
All right.
So hopefully we can get some energy from it too.
Yeah, because
I also feel like
that was a weak ass opening.
It was the worst opening we've ever done in our entire lives. I think we should just start over right now.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll just cut that part, and then we'll go with this.
Kmart pulls quote-unquote offensive children's bride costume after complaints it encourages child marriage. Kmart has apologized and pulled offensive child's bridal Halloween costume from its shelves after a petition was launched by an enraged Australian mother. Melbourne woman Shannon B. started an online petition on Monday calling for the store to remove the miniature wedding dress from its shelves. Each year, 12 million children, girls young as 6 years old, the same size as this costume, are sold or married off into their family by their family without their consent. That's 1 million child marriages per month. Child marriage means child abuse, and torture in its worst forms. Blah, 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 blah. Kmart, take
Why
this
are you
child
blah, blah,
costume
blah,
off
blah,
the
blah,
shelf.
and this woman, man?
Child marriage means child abuse and torture in its worst forms. Pedophilia, child rape, child slavery, child sex trafficking.
Oh, it got very dark, so you blah, blah, blah us.
I blah, blah, blah it. Kmart, take this child bride costume off your shelves. And they did. What do you think about that?
I think that they did it. Of course they did it. Because people are done fighting back. People are just like, all right, I don't want to piss anybody off. If you're going to fight me, then fuck it. But also, I don't know. I know you don't like it, Chris. I can tell by your face and the way you read it.
I think it's silly.
I think it is silly, too. This is not even opening. What the fuck? This is French. I think that it is silly. I can agree with you that it seems rather silly, and it's like a weird focus for this lady, for her to be focusing on this. But also, I do think we promote sometimes in things to children too early. We're not saying, I don't know. I feel like that in general, people get into this weird argument about, they letting kids make decisions. And obviously you're not being married for real, whatever. It's for Halloween. It's just a dress. You're just doing make-believe, pretend. It's also like, hey, you not a real princess. Don't wear a princess dress.
You're not a murderer.
Don't murder. Yeah,
a
but
ghost or a vampire. I guess vampires aren't real. I get that.
So, but for me, sometimes we do expose children too early to things and we promote them, not expose. We promote them though to them too much. Like even people are like, let children make decisions. If my son wants to wear a dress at 3 or 4, I'm like, okay, if he wants to wear a dress, he grabs it, cool. But like, are you promoting this on him, or are you telling her to be a bride, or okay? These are the questions I'm asking.
Well, I'll give you that. If some weirdo parent has a plan to sell their child into child marriage, and the way they're going to do that is buy a Halloween costume for them and get them to wear it, and that's part of their master plan, okay, that would be strange to me. But look, kids, little girls and little boys play like their mom and dad. When I was a kid, you used to play get married to people. Like, that's something you do as a kid. You can the same way you want to dress up to be a princess or dress up to be a superhero, you're allowed to want to be a bride. You're allowed to think that's exciting.
I'm not mad at it. Then my question would be, is there a certain age? Like, what age is this dress made? Is it like, oh, this dress is made for children already from 1?
This one says for 6 years old. 6-year-olds. 6-year-olds are making their own decision. What do you want to be for Halloween? I want to be Superman, or I want to be a bride. And I think it's okay to want to be a bride,
I'm not against it at all. I just think that sometimes right now everyone is so progressive that they let children make decisions, and they promote these different things to children like early on. And I brought a lighter in here.
I got one.
And as long as they're not promoting that and telling her to be a bride, I don't have a problem with her making her own decision that she wants to be married one day. Yeah, because like you're gonna experience that. Like Rob was on here, Dear Deck was on here, and he was talking about his daughter who's 2. And how she can't stop saying Bobby.
She has a crush.
She has a crush already.
And Rob is not promoting that.
No, not at all. That's going to happen organic. No.
But it happened exactly. No, I agree with you.
I'm not saying that you take that you got to pull it. I'm saying that you pulled the dress off for 2 reasons. That it's Kmart, right? Or is it Walmart?
Yeah, Kmart. Yeah.
Kmart doesn't want to fucking fight back. And that's where we at right now. That everyone is so afraid that people are like, I'm done fighting.
I get if I was Kmart being like, okay, fine.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want a problem. Like, they're going to say just do double time on the princess dresses.
Yeah, and it can be like, look, I don't know, throw wings on it. It's an angel now.
Yeah, it's an angel now. Like, yeah, whatever. Like,
but that promotes child death, because if a child was an angel, that means that they died young, and I don't want to promote killing children.
that's true. Maybe we should pull those
It's
too.
like bullshit like that. That's what it reminds me.
Yeah,
of.
but then Kmart will just be like, all right, cool, whatever.
But here's the other Halloween story. Is Georgia sheriff's no trick-or-treating signs trigger lawsuit from sex offenders. A group of sex offenders in Georgia is suing the Butts County Sheriff's Office for posting no trick-or-treat signs on their homes. The Butts County Sheriff said that he is using the signs
Fucking
to
likeliness
keep
of it being the
kids
Butts
safe.
County.
But the sex offenders argues that they are a violation of their rights to free speech and privacy.
And rape.
I do love that the sex offenders are like treated like a marginalized group in this article. Look, they're just trying to be sex offenders, okay? The initiative began in 2018 when Butts County Sheriff Gary Long.
This is fake.
It feels like anime. Like
This is fake. They just know that we're gonna report this on our show. They're like, watch Wine and we pull this article.
Directed deputies to place warning no trick-or-treat at this address signs on the front yards of over 200 sex offenders registered in the county from October 24th to November 2nd.
Yeah, but they could also just give out their candy on the 3rd.
And they're like, yep, here he is again, just giving candy out to kids.
He's giving out the candy on the 3rd. This guy's weird.
The sheriff's office plans to use the same tactic again this year, and 3 registered sex offenders have filed suit.
Okay. Because you know what it is? Like you were talking about this earlier. You know what it is? It's like those dudes feel like how we get it. I hate to even compare. There is no, hey, look, I'm going to yell this at the camera. There is no comparison. It's just the only comparison I have for this moment, guys. All right? We're good? All right, cool. Let's move forward. It's how like we speak about how we'll talk to our gay friends in the LGBT community. Will say, yeah, we're not all the same thing though. You're lumping us up into this huge thing. And that individual who was like, I got caught peeing outside. I didn't know. I didn't look up and see if it was a school. It was at midnight, and now I'm a sex offender. That guy is like, why am I in the same group as this dude over here that's a real on molester, or as this guy over here is a rapist? And you're not looking to see who did what. You're just putting it in all of their shit. Also, it's their privacy, and we should be open to people. Yeah, you got to know, and you got to announce yourself and do all that shit. But we should also we should be open to people changing.
Right, like if you like were in jail and you left,
you did your time, you came out, like you may have been like, oh, that was because I know niggas in the hood that's in prison for statutory rape, who a girl that may have been 16 told them that she was 18 and they're 19 and they had sex and now he's in prison.
I'm just not sure if is it really making the kids safer? That's kind of my question. If the sheriff's department really like went sex offender by sex offender, was like, no, this guy peed in a lawn, but this guy might do it again, then I might go on the side of Butts County Sheriff.
I would too.
But if it is just like, if they're in Megan's Law, because that's what it is now, like it's Megan's Law, right? There's a website where you can check to see what sex offenders are. By the way, all these parents can do that if they want to do that.
And that's been that way though for years.
Yeah, but to like post it outside of their house is a little bit, feels a little extreme.
It feels very extreme, and it's not given, and I'm not here. Look, guys,
It's a weird thing to try to defend.
This will be the only time ever in life that you'll hear me side with the sex offenders. But I'm just saying that those dudes still have rights. You can't just like go around and
it's a little weird.
It's
right?
a little like scarlet lettery. Like, hey, you have to wear this on your chest every day. It's like, I already went to prison and I already have to live with those thoughts. Now, on the one day of year that I get to prey on children, you're going to take it away from me?
I'm just passionate about giving kids candy. And this is literally the only day I'm allowed to do it. I don't know, man. Every time child molesters come up, it's such a weird fucking thing.
Well, it's just like for me, like, it's also about, that's a good week. It's also about like,
oh, that's good wine.
More for me, like the advertisement of it. If you guys want to put a gold star on everybody that's a sex offender's door, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with some kind of decoration that everybody in the neighborhood knows this decoration means that you can go to that person's house if you want to, but they are a sex offender. Like, I'm fine with, like, you got a pumpkin and they carve a dick in a pumpkin or something. And you're like, oh, there's the dick pumpkin. So we know we shouldn't go to the dick pumpkin house. And
So do you think it's okay for a convicted sex offender to participate in Halloween, granted he doesn't do anything weird with the kids?
yeah. If he's just giving out candy.
And he's like reformed.
I also think that people are also, I don't think he should want to. Let's start with that. I don't think he should even want to.
Oh, but he definitely wants to.
Well, then if he definitely wants to, then no.
I don't know. It's hard because I can't get into
But
the
you just
mind.
made him and still a rapist.
I made him like I don't know. I don't know what's going on in sex offenders' minds.
See, you shouldn't. But like for me, it's like if we did everything we could, we told you, we put a little sign up, not the actual sign, but like a little bat signal to let you know this person's an offender, then you can still make a decision. Because at the end of the day, kids really at certain ages shouldn't be fucking going trick or treating by themselves anyway.
Right. Well, but then you get to be like 11.
Yeah, 11. But how many of you are going? You're not going by yourself at 11.
How? Also, my question is how many? How dangerous is Halloween for kids due to child molesters? Is that like a problem they had, or
is it like a holiday?
Is there a lot of data?
Is it a totally separate holiday for them that we don't know about?
Yeah,
like,
is it? Yeah, I don't know. So, because if there's a bunch of data on that, and these guys are like, we're just trying to make it not happen in our town, I'm like, it feels like the un-American way to do it, but it is a way to do it.
But I feel like if they even pull the data, it's like, and it's like alarming. It's like, why wouldn't more people have already done this? I don't think it's.
I don't think
it's. Yeah, I don't think sex offenders are like this is our Christmas.
They're too obvious.
This is our Christmas. I think they're probably like.
Also, doesn't it make it a little spookier?
Whoa, that was good. Though.
It was
that joke was good,
a good joke.
but it was dark.
All right, what's next? That was good.
Quality Coatings Auto Body Shop in Fowlerville, Michigan is catching heat for a controversial Halloween display that its owner Dave Huff, they put his name out there, Dave, you in trouble now. Owner Dave Huff put up outside the shop. Weird, right? Combining politics and a murder-themed holiday. What could go wrong? A lot, it turns out. When the Halloween display in question shows Donald Trump holding the severed head and spinal cord of former President Barack Obama while standing on the severed head of former Secretary of State and presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. I didn't even see that part.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, where is he? He's above the grave of Hillary Clinton?
No, he's standing on Hillary's head, just her head. He's standing on her head and he's holding Obama's head in his hand. And he's holding the American flag, though, in the other hand.
I want to see this whole picture.
America. And it's weird, though, because Donald Trump is also holding a knife in his stomach. It's a knife that's in his stomach that has blood on it, which implies someone stabbed him. So Hillary and Barack at least went out with a fight. You see it?
Yeah. I mean, it's inappropriate.
But creative. Is that what you wanted to go with?
No.
I mean, it's inappropriate, but Dave, you do win the best.
Interesting. Trump killing Hillary and Obama as a Halloween display.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm trying to find comparisons to see at what level am I offended. Are you offended by it?
Am I offended by it?
It's not a public place, right? Is this private property?
It's
not like
I'm
this is what a
offended.
church did.
I'm offended by it. I'm not surprised by it. That's what it is for me. Like even when I like read this, I'm like, yeah, Dave Huff in Fowlerville, Michigan, yeah, of Quality Coatings Auto Body Shop. He hates Barack. Like it doesn't surprise me.
I'm
like,
also trying to get into
a very blue collar guy because I don't know what because he's like I don't know what coating is either.
I'm just trying to get inside Dave Huff's creative process. Like, he definitely started with like, I want to do something scary and political, right?
I'm typing in his name.
Trump's also obviously the hero.
I want to see who Dave Huff is.
Like, when does it become not? At one point, I was like, okay, he's holding the head of Barack Obama, and he's Trump. It sucks that the ex-president had to be the enemy in that. I'm trying to think of like, no one would have done that with like Obama and Bush, right? And like people hated Bush, but that would have been like not cool, right? Right? We hated Bush. Here's the thing you might see, though. You might see, like, the grave of George W. Bush. You might see the grave of Donald Trump and be like, wouldn't it be great if he was dead?
No.
And you'd be like, Halloween joke.
But, like, also, it's this. I'll get into it.
It was dark, but it's Halloween, baby.
It's Democrats just being more creative than Republicans. It's like when you look at it, you're like, oh, like a Democrat will, like, go paint a mural of Trump with a small dick or something that's like this depiction of him. It's like, this is kind of creative, and that's really how he acts. And yeah, he is a narcissist. I get what this is. This is a message in this. He's just like, murder Barack and Hillary. It's like, you didn't even try to be creative.
This is kind of like Dave Huff's karaoke. You know what I'm saying? It's his chance to shine.
It's his chance to
shine. He can't paint. He can't write a song, but he can do a Halloween.
And there are so many other motherfuckers in Fowlersville, Michigan right now telling Dave, I saw what you did down there.
Hilarious.
I loved it. Yeah, hilarious, Dave. You really got those fucking those guys on the left.
You went far, Dave, and that's I love shit that goes far.
I go far, and you went far.
You went far, and I love that shit. I love when people go too intense, man. That is my shit. Okay, so is Dave's creative process like, okay, I want to do something political. He's an artist now. He's an artist. He's gonna have another sculpture maybe a month from now. It's not gonna be as good. Dave's like, I'm going viral right now.
Dave is like, I'm blowing the fuck up. Everyone's like, what is he gonna do next?
Thanksgiving's just around the corner.
He's like, oh, I got something cooking. I got some shit cooking up, and he's gonna do something with like the fucking Native Americans and the Pilgrims, and it's just not gonna be as good. We're gonna all be like, I tried to go there again, but again, not that creative.
Hey, Dave, that time it was too far. You went too far, bud. Shit. I love the you thought of Hillary dead, and Barack and Trump living through a stab. You made him a god, kind of like trans. I like that, but this one was all negative. I do not like what you did with Thanksgiving, Dave.
That is hilarious. That's what's gonna really happen.
It could be.
Dave Huff is blowing up.
Well, then he had to go. Like, then did he have those props lying around? Did he go on eBay?
No, he bought those.
How long did this process
He thought about
take?
this for a while. This is a work right
here. It's already like 10 days in advance.
This is Dave really putting in some work. What is this? Wait.
What if Dave actually thought of this in 2016 when it was still kind of like, okay, it's Trump versus Hillary, so it's a little bit of like a fantasy situation. That's kind of fun.
Oh, is Bill Clinton's head too?
Bill Clinton's head?
What's going on here?
Feels off game, Dave.
It does. I feel like he's just getting lazy.
Feels a little off game. I kind of feel like whether we like it or not, Clinton and Trump might kind of be on a similar team. If Trump is walking and stabbed in the heart but walking anyway, I think Clinton would also be walking stabbed in the heart but walking anyway.
Let me see. I'm trying to see. I think that is Clinton.
I think I get.
Yeah, it's Clinton. Clinton, he's not standing on Clinton. Clinton's just dead. Bill Clinton's just dead by him. He's standing on Hillary.
Wait, Clinton is alive?
No, Bill Clinton is dead. Right here next to him, it's just a body with two heads on it, which is symbolic. That's really deep.
Yeah, man. Dave got it.
Dave's getting into some deep shit. If you really start diving into his work.
Yeah.
We're hot.
No, I gotta look closer.
That's what I'm saying. You're not really getting in there. You gotta. They have their number on there.
Is this two-headed thing? Oh, is Bill Clinton part of a two-headed monster?
That's what I said. He's part of a two-headed monster.
Wow. Okay. So Bill Clinton
what I'm saying. This is
deep
this
state.
Is so deep, bro. This is deep.
No, I think like Bill Clinton might represent the deep state. So Trump is also holding a flag and he's living, but he kind of looks undead, and he's also holding an American flag.
American flag, but he did get stabbed, right?
The fact that he's stabbed and has blood on him, I mean, you know that if you talk to Dave Huff, he has this thought out.
Yeah. His name is Dave Huff. And then secondly, I think he's saying that Trump is resilient. That you can stab him, you can do whatever you want. He's gonna push through. You may say no to him. You may say no, but Trump is gonna say yes. That's what those 19 women said. That's what those 19 women said. Oh, no. Trump is gonna say yes.
I'm gonna go through it anyway. But it is kind of interesting that he can be stabbed and stabbed and stabbed, and he still lives and destroys them all.
It's deep. Dave is fucking deep.
Yeah, but the craziest thing and the best, I mean, the detail that I'm sure set it over the top with him. I bet he created this whole thing and was like, "Fucking need something," and then put the American flag in Trump's hand.
That was like the cherry on top. Oh, that was like literally putting a star on a Christmas tree. Like it's not done yet.
He's like, that's what it was. I knew it was something. It was the American flag in his hand.
Yeah, and then like his wife was like, "Dave, get in here."
He's like crying.
Just ruined. Back to reality, motherfucker. No, yeah, Dave, we gave you enough shine. Dave is a piece of shit.
Yeah, Dave's a real piece of shit.
Dave's a piece of shit.
But congrats on your
You went viral,
karaoke,
Dave.
Dude. Ready? Scientists have trained rats. This one might be a good one to smoke to. Scientists have trained rats to drive tiny cars to collect food. Rats have mastered the art of driving a tiny car. Rats have mastered the art of driving a tiny car, suggesting that their brains are more flexible than we thought. The finding could be used to understand how learning new skills relieves stress and how neurological and psychiatric conditions affect the mental capabilities. For the biggest article of this is that the biggest point of this is that we've trained rats to drive tiny cars, and they find it relaxing. And
all right, I'll let you smoke some more as we talk about this. Why? Who is funding this? Who is funding this? Who is like, I hate to come back in here this week, but I'm gonna need more money. I'm trying to teach him how to make a left turn. Right now, he's really struggling with the lefts. He's doing fine with the rights, but he goes in a circle. He gets really weird, just goes in a circle.
But he finds a circle very relaxing. And it tells us a little bit something about our brains.
Like, then are you building like a fucking world? What was the world? Richard Scary?
I liked Richard Scary.
With the fucking rats that had cars and shit.
Okay.
No, not Stuart Little. What is the Richard Scary world?
The scary world of Richard Scary.
There's
like a worm driving a car.
It was a worm too. Was a rat not driving a car?
All the animals were like the same size. Like you can meet a raccoon, could meet a bear. They'd be like same size. There's probably a rat. I think he's like a businessman
with a car.
Okay, I get where you're saying a rat driving a car. I see where you drew this from. Lambert and her colleagues wondered if rats could learn a more sophisticated task of operating a moving vehicle. Dude, Lambert, you sound dope. They constructed a tiny car out of a clear plastic food container on wheels.
Who's making the cars?
With an aluminum floor and 3 copper bars functioning as a steering wheel. When a rat stood on the aluminum floor and gripped the copper bars with their paws, they completed an electrical circuit and propelled the car forward. Touching the left center bar, steered the car in different directions. This guy's so excited about this.
Oh, it's just... Who's selling the cars? Who's the richest rat? What kind of car is he driving?
Oh, let me check. Yeah, it also makes me rethink the story from last week.
Which
the one about the 300 rats?
The 300 rats. Car. They took the 300 rats and made them start driving cars.
And they missed.
We'll look up in 10 years. There'll be a NASCAR for rats, and we'll watch it.
Could be.
I could see us being there in 10 years.
We could be there.
We would watch that. You would watch that. You'd be like, oh, "That's my favorite rat."
It'd be safe. I don't think they're getting better. I think one of the best parts was that they found it
No, they're always evolving.
Relaxing. Yeah, that'd be cool if just became a thing.
How do they know they found it relaxing?
Different parts of their brains lit up.
Sir, questions. How do you feel after you get done driving that car? You know what?
He's pretty chill, boss. He seems pretty chill. he was chiller than when he started. Mark it down. He's chill as fuck. The car's rad for sure. Hey, we've been on lunch, it feels like, for quite a few days. Are we gonna get back to the lab, or are we gonna keep playing with this car you built out of your to-go container? Because, like, we were sitting here eating, and, like, that was cool, and you were like, what if these rads could drive?
I felt like I was so close, boss. I want to bring this up. Like, I was so close to curing cancer last week, and you made us stop to build these cars.
It feels like you're going out of the way on purpose. Feels like a bit of a detour. Like, these rats have cancer, and driving them around in cars isn't going to help.
Oh, shit. No, that's a funny article. It's weird as shit.
Yeah, I really do want to know who decides
if they're putting more money into that.
Yeah. Also, just pitching for more money, being like, you didn't hear what we did last year? This happens somewhere. You didn't hear what we did? We found out the rats like to drive little tiny cars.
Yeah, like, who takes that as, like, one of the things that goes on his resume? Of like, yeah, I did this, and I was the person who started rats driving. You did that? You were the one who started rats driving.
He's hired.
That was me. Like, no, like, what the fuck is this?
I'd hire that guy.
No, you would.
Yeah, but I think that guy's like, and then we just went for it.
Are we gonna get into this Katie Hill stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's legitimate things happening. Let's talk about it. I'm interested to hear about Katie Hill. I've only seen it in the background of my day. I have not heard the story yet, but I'm interested in it. I know the facts.
She resigned. We know that much.
That's what I know. I know, like, tweets. Oh, perfect. Nice article choice. The Los Angeles Times. Q&A, what you need to know about the fall of Democratic rising star, Representative Katie Hill. Katie Hill's meteoric congressional career is coming to an abrupt end. The freshman Democrat from Santa Clarita announced Sunday that she would resign amid publication of nude photos of her and allegations that she had romantic relationships with congressional and campaign subordinates. She acknowledged to having a relationship with a campaign staffer, but denies having had one with a congressional aide. In a video statement Monday, she blamed her estranged husband and the campaign by the quote-unquote right-wing media and the Republican opponents for the allegations against her. Her fall comes less than a year after she was elected to Congress in a district long held by the GOP, and now Republicans see a chance to win back. So Katie Hill is a rising star in the Democratic National Party and a protege of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
Because
she is acknowledged to having a relationship with the campaign staffer, but she denies having that relationship with Kelly, calling the allegation absolutely false. I am saddened that the deeply personal matter of my divorce has been brought to public view, and the vindictive claims of my ex have now involved the lives and reputations of unrelated parties. Hill sent a statement last week. Hill also said the explicit photographs of her within the campaign staffer had been published by Republican operatives in the internet without my consent, and she contacted U.S. Capitol Police.
Well, you know her husband was part of it.
Yeah, probably so.
He put out the photos.
That's fucked up.
So he put out the photos, and you know, it's crazy. No, it's crazy, bro.
My question is, why retire after all that? I don't understand. It like makes me mad.
Yeah, but I'll read you a couple of the screenshots I have from Bradley P. Moss, female lawmaker whose ex-husband leaked intimate photos of consensual relationships she had within the scope of their marriage, forced to resign under pressure of slut shaming. male lawmaker facing white-collar felony charges still in Congress.
Within the scope of their marriage?
Yeah, she didn't cheat on him.
What? Why did she resign? Why didn't she explain any of this?
Because she's been slut-shamed. I mean, women don't have it as easy, bro. Donald Trump is still there. He ain't resigned, and he's had how many women come up and say, hey, and
that's what I'm saying. So why would she resign?
It's hard on her, bro. Like I think you're expecting her to be stronger, or you want her to be like
she's embarrassed.
She's embarrassed. She's like
like for personal reasons.
Bro, you know how hard it's gotta be on that woman?
Yeah, that does fucking suck. That's so fucking lame.
It's so fucked up. Like she feel like she ain't got nowhere to go. She's like, I gotta get out. All from having consensual sex with somebody, and we want to take some sexy photos. Oh, excuse me, that was nice. I needed it. But like for me, it's like that's why rule number one is don't take photos and don't put videos on shit. But secondly, like her ex-husband's a piece of shit for that.
Fuck that, dude. Especially if that's in the scope of their relationship. That's the most I don't know. I'm sorry. I just found out about this story, so all this stuff is coming at me for the first time.
All these people in the U.S. are stepping down because of sexual assault allegations, yet their president, who has faced such allegations...
But this isn't a sexual assault allegation. I don't even like the comparison to it. This isn't a sexual assault allegation.
You're right.
This is just a woman being a woman.
You're right.
That's so stupid. Who the fuck cares? Also, the first lady has nude pictures of her. I guess the first lady put them out there, and that is embarrassing for Katie Hill to have them put out there.
It's different.
And I get that. But first lady, also, but I don't think it should be. I don't know. I guess the shame that to begin with is. Yeah. It makes me mad, you know?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Congresswoman Katie Hill, as abusive ex-husband, leaked nude photos of her. She resigned today from Congress. Donald Trump has been accused of sexual misconduct by at least 25 women and is still in office. If men in politics were held to the same standard as Katie Hill, half the seats in Congress would be empty. This double standard is despicable, and we need to do better. Katie Hill has consensual sex with an adult. Conservative, she has to go. Kavanaugh is credibly accused of sexual assault, and Trump is a self-avowed serial sex assaulter. Conservatives, smiley face. It's a tweet.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I also, I'm almost disappointed that this is even being compared to sexual assault because Katie Hill is not being accused of sexual assault.
No, not at all. But
she's actually the person who's being violated, and she is retired. So it's almost like she's held to that standard and they're not. Like that shouldn't be a standard.
No, I don't think that that's necessarily what they're saying. I think they're saying that this.
I know that's not what they're saying, but I just don't even like the fact that those things are being compared because it makes people look at them in the same way.
But it's like saying, oh, this black dude is in prison for sexual harassment for a year for blah blah blah. This white guy didn't go to prison at all for rape, and it's like, oh, they're not even close to the same. One is sexual harassment, quote unquote. Right. One is rape.
One is the extreme version of the other, and they're not even getting.
But they're just saying in general like that she's resigning. She's being forced to go off of consensual sex, and it's like consensual sex versus people who are like out here really doing sexual assault, and they're like, yo, we're not even gonna address that. It's not real. That's how far I'm saying. That's how disconnected we are as men, and how wrong we are to have women still on this weird bar. That's like you're so much lower that a woman doing this thing is like doing what thing? She didn't even do a thing.
She didn't even.
And they're like, yeah, but that's too much. Her not doing a thing is too much. A man can do everything, and it's like, well, he's got to do a little more.
I mean, I mean, if it is like a personal shame situation, like I'm disappointed that we're there, but I'm also disappointed. Like I wish she didn't feel like she had to resign. I don't understand. My big question is like, why did she resign? I agree. Like those people are accused of way worse things, and they don't have to resign. So why did you resign?
Because they probably forced her out.
They felt like it was.
They probably said to her, "Yo,
and this is the first step, and we're gonna get worse.
We need to get rid of you because they're gonna bring it up nonstop during all these fucking elections now. all the campaigning.
And now the rest of my life is gonna fucking be like this.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks, Kitty Hill. That's bullshit. What happened with YG? Do you have
So
the
YG has. I got it.
Okay, what happened?
YG has a song called "Fuck Donald Trump" that you know of already.
Right.
Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, right, Nucky? Nucky get up on that shit. Nucky was like, fuck yeah. The baby. And, you know, normally YG will bring people on stage and have them say on stage, fuck Donald Trump on microphone. So he'll say, hey, say one time, fuck Donald Trump. And they'll say, fuck Donald Trump, and then they'll play the song. Cool. And he saw an individual in the crowd, white kid, who I guess was not saying it as they started the intro. And he said, I saw you in the crowd. You said you weren't going to say fuck Donald Trump. So now I'm bringing you on stage so you can say fuck Donald Trump. Because I was looking into the camera real quick. Say it, because your mama out there listening, your daddy out there listening, your grandma out there listening, which like I love that he put him on the spot because he like, in his head was like, hey, look, Key, I know you probably ain't racist because you at this YG concert, but I know your family is, motherfucker. So I want to know, he's like, so I want you to look at that camera and say one time, fuck Donald Trump. And that kid looked at him and was like, no, I can't do that. And YG said, all right, get the fuck off my stage. Get him off the stage because he won't say fuck Donald Trump. And he played the shit for Donald Trump and he kicked him off stage and people were like, oh, they're mad. He got him kicked out the concert for not saying fuck Donald Trump.
Wow.
And how do you feel about that? Do you feel like
interesting?
You should,
should I put on the? Listen, I think that child. I think me personally, I respect that dude for not saying whatever he wanted to do or going with whatever he believed in. For the sake of not being pressured in the situation and saying something you didn't believe in.
I respect him. I always say that. I always say to you, I'd rather you be racist in my face. At least I could.
Well, I don't know what that guy's reason.
I'm not saying he's racist. I'm saying like I always would say it to you. Like if you a racist, I'd rather know who you are, so I ain't gotta be fake with you. So I respect that kid for being like, you know what? I don't want to be fake with you. I don't feel like fuck Donald Trump.
What if the guy was like, listen, a lot of these issues don't really affect me, and I make a lot of money, and Donald Trump's making me a lot of money. And,
he was a kid. He was young. He was a young kid.
But if that's how he looked at it.
Yeah, no, and it could, 1,000
could have been.
1,000% could be. I like you said, I respect him for standing his ground and being like, I ain't saying fuck Donald Trump. If you don't feel that way, you don't feel that way. But, you know what I'm saying? I think also, I respect YG for being like, get the fuck off my stage then, nigga.
I mean, I think it's okay. I think it's okay with everybody.
I think everybody's good.
It's okay.
Everybody's fine.
Everybody's good.
I think everybody's good. Everybody's fine. I think YG's fine. I'm like, yo, you got your brand and you got the way you feel. He had the way he feel. You said, hey, this is my stage. So get the fuck off my stage.
Yeah, and that's part of your performance.
It's part of your performance.
I think the
kid's
nice
fine.
Freedom of speech.
That kid's going. Yep, he's going home right now. His family is gonna love him extra hard this Thanksgiving and say, "You're really doing well." We thought you changed at one point when you got in college, but good to know you're still deep rooted in hate. And,
I know they all tried to change you on the TV in front of everybody. They tried to manipulate you.
They do make good music, I must say.
You can still listen to their music. That's fine. But don't identify with them.
I know.
I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I think everybody well played, you know?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad at the little boy. Like, if he don't feel that way, he don't feel that way.
Also, what are you going to do? Grab his hand and be like, cool. Anyway, back to my song. You stay on stage. Like
you gotta respect him on his G shit because he was in the crowd and said he wasn't gonna say it. Then came on stage and was like, I ain't gonna say it. Like, so YG gotta respect on some G shit too. On some like, little nigga that he didn't fold when I faced him face. I got the face with him. He didn't fold. He stayed consistent with his shit. Like, nah. I like Donald Trump.
It was all good fun. It was, if he got knocked off stage and then got his ass kicked or something, I would be like,
No. He's in.
But I think he just got
No, he's in
part
the
of the show.
He's in the ER.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. As reported by CNN, religious college Princeton Theological Seminary has recently pledged to spend nearly $28 million on reparations over its ties to slavery. Monetary effort that is said to be one of the largest of its kind. The plan will be implemented over the course of the next 5 years. The college will offer 30 new scholarships and 5 doctoral fellowships for descendants of people who were enslaved for others from underrepresented groups. Additionally, the program is said to cost over $1 million a year, with $27.6 million set aside in endowment to sustain it.
So they're doing like a big like educational program.
Sounds like a marketing
But
strategy.
then they're just branding it as reparations.
It sounds like just marketing. We're going to give you reparations. Oh, are you in store credit? You're like, what? But I didn't want to shop here in the first place. I didn't even want to shop here. Well, you can be a clergy or
the points are not eligible outside the store.
Yeah, you're like, shit. I was trying to go to medical school. Like, well, we only offer clergy scholarships.
Nope. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, we found the descendants of the people that built our college, and we want to reward them. And then no,
That'd be crazy. Like, a nigga just hit the lotto. He ain't know it all.
yeah, no, it was. I mean, it's cool. It's cool though. That's not.
We're not gonna shit on them.
It's a diversity program.
They're trying.
It's a diversity program that you overbrand. Almost to the point of it being like offensive.
That's
We're
true.
like, let's call it a diversity program.
No, man, they call it reparations, man. I read the article. I'll tell you this much. If you were going after clickbait, good job. Well played. I read the shit. Every black person read it thinking they could get some money. Every black person like, how do I get into this? What is it? Can I sign up? Oh, no, I got to preach the news of the Lord. No, I'm good.
Like, do you feel less proud of getting into that school as any other school because, like, you know what?
Oh, you know people they're gonna get bullied. They're gonna be like, oh, you only got accepted because your grandparents built this school. Literally.
You're lucky.
You're so lucky to go here.
Oh, wow. That is what happened. That is what would happen if reparations happened, by the way. There would be a bunch of people who are like, so lucky.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That would happen.
White people would definitely be
100%.
like, they would be like, oh, well, everyone wasn't born fucking from a family that, everyone doesn't come from a family that got whipped, okay? Seriously.
My family got whipped too, just not in America.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that would definitely happen. Oh, that would really happen.
That will happen. If
everybody really got paid and became rich off reparations, white people they would love it because they feel like, are we good now?
Oh no, I would be afraid.
I hate it.
I would be afraid that it would like be like, not only are we good, now we're oppressed, and now we are white people band together. And I would like it could, there's possibilities where it could go terribly wrong, right? What Nucky? Our co-host Nucky. You can hear Nucky really well.
Okay. I don't know. No. Don't even put that into the universe, Chris. You sound like a fucking white person. Shut up.
Hey, sorry.
No, there's not.
Oh, I'm actually
chances it can
I'm
go really
actually
wrong.
Being like afraid.
Wrong?
Yeah.
Have you not made everything wrong before, motherfucker?
Because of white people. No, it'll be. They don't handle things well.
but you can't even say that, even though we know that's the case.
Yeah,
we can't talk about it because then the white
Why
person
not?
that's in charge is like, he's right. It could all go wrong. That's not even like. So it just
you don't want to give up your chance.
It gives him a reason to just be like, well, I don't want to make it all go wrong.
I just know how people act in groups.
I hear you. I'm saying to you that any chance of people actually getting reparations, if the person up top that's making decisions, he's like, I don't want to really ruffle anyone else's feathers. You're like, you whipped people, you stole them, you enslaved them, you had a whole country built from them. You did all this for free. That's how you became the richest country on earth. Because you did all this for free. And then it's like, well, I don't want to make anybody mad. It's like, you don't think you've made people mad already?
People are going to get mad more. It's going to be a whole new mad again.
Who gives a fuck about your mad? That's what white privilege is. Being like, I don't want to watch us get mad.
No.
We're okay with you guys being mad.
I'm really afraid of us being mad. I'm afraid of
You don't trust you being mad. Not you, per se.
Yeah, the whites.
The whites.
Yeah, the whites don't have... The whites don't play nice.
If we had money, though, then we could just be like, all right, we're buying off the same people you guys are buying off. We're getting the same weapons. We don't have to play nice either, motherfucker. We playing nice right now to get closer.
Race war
we playing nice right now to get closer.
Oh no!
And then we get in front or we tied up. It's over for you, motherfuckers. I'm joking. I'm not in charge of any black people who do anything like that. But yeah. Well, reparations should be paid out, man. They should definitely be paid out. Stop trying to fight that shit. Stop thinking of every reason they shouldn't be paid.
Yeah, I'm just trying to talk it out logically. I actually feel like if you think about what would happen if you gave black people that, I think that's all positive. I just think the reaction from white people would be so over the top and weird.
Should we worry about your reaction?
I'm worried about our reaction.
No, I know you can.
Should you worry about our reaction? I don't know. I didn't think about it like that.
I'm just saying, like, you react to everything with us being broke. I'm okay with you and everything with us being rich.
Is everyone going to get
no,
rich?
I don't think everyone
going to get like
gets
$4,000 or something, right? Like what?
No, I don't think it's
what
like
are they
4,000.
really going to do?
I don't think we've been fighting for this many years for $4,000.
Even if we say 4,000, be like, yeah, okay, you guys get to test out Andrew Yang for a year.
No, I think we doing payouts. I think we doing contracts, fam. It's not. I don't want no payout. I don't want the lottery on the day. I want my shit paid out over time. I want to know that you giving me 10 racks a month over time instead of being like, okay, here's your $1 million check.
10 racks a month over time.
What you mean, fam?
Who has that money? We're asking who's gonna pay for healthcare.
This country.
We
built this country, Chris.
100.
Are you just wiping? Are you wiping?
That's $120,000 salary.
What the fuck? How are you wiping?
So much money.
Are you wiping away everything we've done?
I don't know if it was $120,000 salary every single person.
Are you crazy?
Then why don't people who work jobs like that today earn $120,000 a year?
Work jobs like what? Who the fuck is working slave jobs?
I'm coming to the table.
Are you stupid? You should stop. You should stop talking.
Yeah,
you haven't put the wig on.
I see where I'm going.
Yeah, no, I don't see where you're going. Yeah, I see where you're going.
You saw where I was going. That's why you stopped me.
No.
Yeah, and then I said, "Oh, I see where I'm going." Thank you for stopping.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was like, I don't see where you go. No, like at the end of the day, like these people who built a whole country over years, years and years and years and years and years and years and years, built everything for you, everything that your banks and everything else built them out. Like you had niggas doing shit, you had everything, everything.
Our physical banks,
huh?
Not like our banking.
No, like oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. Yes.
Sorry, I just...
No, your voice didn't change to it right now. And you're saying like $120,000.
A year for many years?
Hey fam, pay me out, fam. You got the money.
You said $120,000 a year over time.
No, I'm saying over time. Yeah.
That's
I deserve it. I deserve it.
Everybody deserves health care. You know?
Why you keep putting your everybody shit on me, fam?
Well, I'm just
Why
saying,
you keep bringing up your everybody shit to me?
What do you mean?
Why can't it be about me? Why can't it be about black people for once? Niggas love to bring up everybody when you talk about black people. Why you bringing up your everybody shit right now? I ain't talking about the healthcare shit. I got my own issues.
Oh, my point was it was about being expensive.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was like healthcare is expensive. Everybody deserves it.
No, but that's
But
not
we
why we
can't
don't have
pay.
health care. We don't have health
That's
care
what we're
because
being.
pharmaceutical
That's what we're being
companies
told.
make too much money. Of course, what we've been told versus what's the truth.
Oh yeah, I want to fix everything too.
It's a way bigger business to not give you health care. We don't even know what our taxes really pay for. I don't really know what they pay for.
The military.
Yeah, but that the one thing I don't want to put more money into.
Yes, most of them.
But yeah, where we going? Are we high and drunk right now?
I
feel like we are.
Going from reparations to taxes feels like we're at that high and drunk spot, you know? So maybe that's the show for
Oh,
this
didn't we
week.
say that before? I said before that I thought one way to pay reparations was to just not make black people pay taxes for like the next like 5 years. You told niggas they ain't got to pay taxes, and you was like, yo, you got, no, or you know what, make it 10. 10 years, and you say 10 years, niggas will figure out everything. We'll figure out everything in life. If we had all that extra money, we could be opening up all different kind of companies, all kind of shit.
See, that's actually a super way more
I
legit
said that to
way
you last
in.
time.
That's a way more legit way
You love
in.
that way. Last time you said you loved it too.
Yeah, because like you're not like you're just like we're just not paying for a few years, but then you're just saying you could do so much with the money, and it rewards you the more you make because you don't have to pay taxes.
You're gonna work so hard for those 10 years. Every black person around you will be working their ass off for 10 years straight because they're gonna know the more money I make in these years, I ain't gotta pay taxes on it.
Do you think there's any inherent inequality written into that though about how much somebody has? So if somebody can't, either way, they're not paying taxes.
No, period. No, I think we need to get the black dollar up, period. If it's Jay-Z making $1 billion in 1 year by himself, hey, just put a couple dollars back to the black community. We good with you making your money. I don't want to stop him from making.
That's a good one though.
Yeah, I don't think you want to stop people.
See, we
from making
solved it. I knew we were gonna solve racism.
Yeah, you smoke
by
a
the end
joint,
of
you
the
solve
show.
racism. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. You never. I swear to God, how is that not a thing? How have we not realized that if you take weed, if you pass out weed at KKK fucking meetings, I guarantee the meeting doesn't even start. The meeting doesn't even start. Everyone just gets happy. Everyone's like, you know what?
What are we doing? Here?
Why are we doing that? I'd much rather go watch a movie and eat some chips.
These costumes are crazy, huh?
Yeah, I'm just saying, man, I can solve racism with weed. You can solve racism with weed. Not with alcohol. It intensifies.
Yeah.
Racists really come out to play when you give them a little liquor. But yeah, a little weed, we solve everything.
Wow, I'm so happy we solved racism on this podcast today. Maybe that's the title of it.
We solve racism.
We solve racism. Yeah, but I'm a huge fan of Dave Huff.
Dave Huff.
Dave Huff.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see where he goes with his career.
Yeah, it's art career. It's an art career, dude.
His holiday decoration.
He's an artist.
Okay.
Don't disrespect Dave Huff.
You
Like,
think he's going to transfer mediums? I thought he was like a holiday.
no, he's an
decorative.
artist, dude. He just does sculptures only. And he does them like once per holiday, I guess now. That's his thing. He started with Halloween. I see what he was trying to say. Kill the Democrats?
He's saying a lot. He's saying a lot.
Oh, shit.
And I'm sure he's telling everyone who gets drunk with him in his garage right now all about it.
Not at all. They know who he is. He is fucking famous in that town right now.
Yeah, and they're like, we're going to go to Dave's garage. And he's like, you hear about why I got the saw in Trump's stomach right next to his heart, but not in
It's
his
a metaphor. And they're all like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We got that.
Well, thanks for watching Wine and Weed. We'll see you here back next week.
Yeah, will we have a guest next week? Probably. I don't know. Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Have a happy Halloween.
Be safe out there.
safe.
Don't get egged. Don't get stabbed. If you go to a haunted house, just know it could be a murderer in there.
Yeah, just think like that.
It could be
It's
one person in there that doesn't work there, and he's like, this is the perfect place to kill people. Know that shit.
Yeah, what a spooky episode. we had.
No, but that's no. You know what really happened? I'm sorry, is the show still going? You know what really happened in Ohio?
A murderer?
Last year or 2 years ago, there was a dude that was in a haunted house stabbing people up for real. He killed
Brilliant.
He
I'm
killed like 4 people,
brilliant.
and his name was Dave Huff. This is it for Wine and Weed. What?
We'll see you next week. Zip it up
And zip it out. We did it.
I thought this was raining.